your opinions.
Welcome, 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 live from the AMP Media Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. Hosts Don and Freddie S. Take it up a notch to make your evening a bit spicier. More laughs and just some added evening fun. It's the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours, coming to your radio waves on True Oldies VCMG Live. If you want to join us on the show or to share a thought or idea, give us a call at 866-224-5422. Hey, and win tickets to a live broadcast of the show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we got?
Happy
After hours. How come we whisper?
I don't know. I feel like I've been on the radio all night, but I'm really excited. Changing my hat from All County back to After Hours.
That was a good piece, by the way.
Thank you. Great piece.
Listen, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, all of you on radio, you may want to pull over on tonight's show because, man, do we have a whopper coming your way. Now, I've been with True Oldies for a few years. I've been with Beasley before that. I've done radio for 16 years on this station. Wow, it's been a long time. And I got to tell you, I've done shows all over the place, everywhere, have thousands and thousands of interviews. But I think that tonight, you may want to listen to this. So if you're driving, you're at a stop sign, pull over, go get yourself a cup of coffee. Which one? That one. And just pull over for a second because I think you're in for a treat.
So I want to set this up a little bit.
Okay.
About 3 months ago, we get a call from Mike, who is the general manager of True Oldies, VCMG, and says, I've got this great client that I think is going to fit really, really well in the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Her name is Dana Sardano, and she's energy, and she's the Ubuntu room, and she's all these amazing high energy artistic things rolled up into one, everything that we do in the cafe. You said to me, what should I do? And you showed me her bio. I'm like, call her, of course. All right, so fast forward, here we are many months later. We have Ann Marie Skordy with us, who actually sent Dana to call VCMG through her angelic channel. So Ann Marie is an angelic channeler, and we've never had her on. I already have the goosebumps. I'm so excited to have her. So listen carefully. This is going to be fantastic. And if you are a non-believer, you will definitely be a believer after this. So Dana, I'm going to let you do the introductions. And thank you, Dana and Ann Marie, for joining us. We're so excited.
So Ann Marie is a very dear friend of mine. We met, back in like 2018, 2019. By happenstance, we met online, and turns out that we were neighbors, strangely enough. And as our friendship very, very quickly, we partnered up together. We created the Soul Traveler cards that you use. We opened the gallery together, and we've just done lots of kooky, fun things together. But so I'm her hype man, I'm her spokesperson. But Ann Marie does, like you said, channels through the angelic realms, and I'm sure they, as we say, have a message for us. So I'm going to kick it over to you if you want to just get to it.
Sure. Okay. So. Should I explain about how I work or just
Sure.
go
Let's
into
talk
it? Okay,
about what
so
it is.
how it works for me is I am what's called a trance channel. And what that means for me is that I step aside and the beings of assistance or whoever's coming through comes directly into my body. They speak directly to you through my vocal cords, and they transmit energy through my palms and vocal cords to you. And I never know who's going to show up, and I told you before, they're hovering around. So I'm just going to go ahead and start channeling for you guys. And if you have questions, there's going to be different beings that come through. So I'm just going to start. We are here. All of you are here for a divine purpose. It is greater than what you have seen and what you have known, what you have imagined. You do not understand the magnitude of this convergence in this space and time on this particular timeline that you have journeyed upon. You are here to reconnect past alliances in this moment in time. You have been waiting for this for a very long time. It is for you to step out from behind the shadows, to embrace yourself and allow yourself to be who you are without fear, without any mask, to give yourself permission, dear one, to allow that light, that being inside of you, to be the transmitter on a greater level. You have the capacity to do what she does.
Oh.
It is within you. It is in you. It is you. We would like to activate you at this time if you would allow.
Yeah.
Opening her vocal cords now, opening, greater, 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 fine tuning, fine tuning, fine tuning. You are a speaker, but on a greater level than you have known. This capacity is going to ignite within you. You have allowed, you have given yourself permission. We will begin to speak through you. We will begin to speak through you. It will be our words, not yours. You will relax and allow us to transmit through you the way she is doing now. It will be different for you because it will be much more natural. You will all of a sudden be like, oh my goodness, oh my God, how did I say that? Where did that come from? We will begin to work with you in this capacity. You will begin to let it flow. The more you realize that it is a seamless transmission through you when you begin to allow it. It will be done, it will be done, it will be done.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So I don't know. I don't think they're going to let me speak. So I come in and out.
And do you know who they are?
These were the 99 angels. We are with you all the time. We have a presence around you all the time, all the time. You will be working with one directly. She is known as Marissa. She has the name Marissa. It is her name that you will be connected to as you move forward. You have many guides, many, 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 and up until this point you have been working with a strata. You have elevated yourself to another level whereby you will be working with another, we don't like to use the word higher or lower, but a higher frequency group of angelic beings will be coming through your channel now.
Thank you. Okay. Wow, that's
Too
beautiful.
Too ready.
It's an interesting name.
Sorry. That is pretty amazing. And we talked about this the other day, actually, that we were talking about, it's time to either to make new friendships, we'll just say to end old friendships.
To release that which does not serve you. I've been saying that for weeks, yes.
But I was talking about the frequency, because you're bringing in, and it's really cool that even with your guides, you're bringing in a higher frequency.
And the angelic guides that you bring in is truly things that I know in my heart, but you say everything that we've talked about and we've shared for many, many years, right? Of this is the time, and clearly you bring in the time.
The time was meant to be. This is a convergence. This is a convergence. This point in time was by design. Everyone here, everyone, all of you, the bits and pieces of this entirety has been designed for this moment. It has its own trajectory. It will go different directions for different people. It is going to be a unified force. However, there will be offshoots of what is occurring here in this moment. There are many people who would like to speak to you. Dear sir, you are of a nature of a greater force than what you can comprehend. You understand on a deep level that you have something, a little swagger, a little this, a little that, but you have something far greater within yourself that is going to come forward now that you have engaged with us. We are a unit. We are a unit of beings who are of another realm. We do not reside within the angelic realm. We reside in our own realm. We are one of your family members and not the family members you know on this earth plane. We have come forward to allow you to engage with us so that you will begin to recognize the capacity of your corporeal being and the logic you possess along with the compassion. We are beings that meld all of these traits into a very harmonious state. You have a homeostatic balance within yourself that is going to become far more placid and much greater capacity for transmission as well to others around you. There will be moments in time where you will step forward with our assistance. We will push you forward. We are here to guide you. You are going to be led. You have much work to do in the forthcoming months. There will be a great transition for you. This is all we are saying. We are not going to try to put parameters around you, but we are creating a network of interconnected grid-like patterns. This is going to be a transmission and a receptor for you. You are also a beacon. This is going to be set up for you so that you will be able to be noticed and you will be able to send out your signal to the right people. This is an interconnected and very intricate system that we are constructing around you. There are others that we have already worked with and we are working with now as we are with you. It is simultaneous. There are many, 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 many interconnecting points that work together to create the whole. This is outside the realm of the human mind's capacity to understand, and this is why we speak in terms that hopefully you can understand. We are here. We are here. We are Arcturian. We are here working with you now of the Arcturian nature. So what they're doing is creating this geometrical component around you and around the other people that are going to start coming into your life and who your life are going to converge with. Sorry, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Interesting.
The Arcturians, beings of light.
The beings of light.
Yeah.
And the Lays say they don't like that other name. They are the beings of light. So how does that make you feel like the Arcturians are here?
I think
Putting all of these
I think we
pieces
have a
in
lot of
place.
work to do. We have time. It was explained, months, things to do. And the exterior of working with others is welcome. I mean, we've always talked about that. We've been doing that for years.
But don't you find it so interesting that they say that we're all here in a divine design purpose? This is all by design. You showing up when you did, you clearing your schedule when you did, you and I, after all these years, doing what we do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So is there a message for the greater collective? So for the people watching thinking, oh, I want to talk to Ann Marie, is there a message for the United States? I can go bigger like the world, but right now everything is in such a state of disarray.
Like humanity.
We want to express that each individual is the answer to their own highest good, their own happiness, their own state of joy. The collective will rise as the individuals dedicate to themselves. It is a singular process which elevates the entire. It is not for you to attach to the chaos. It is for you to come to that place in your own heart space, your mind, what you know this world should be, and dedicate to your happiness, to your joy, to yourselves. It is not being selfish. It is self-love. And through this self-love, through self-acceptance, all will begin to transform. However, it is for you to block out the noise, the chaos. What does not resonate with you need not exist if you do not pay it any mind, any attention. Create your microcosm. These microcosms are energetic molecules. They build just one piece at a time, connecting, interconnecting, creating an entire cell. A cell that sustains the frequency by which all has attached to it. Does this make sense?
It does. Is there a sign for those that come, being that we deal with so many different entities that come? Is there a sign to follow one entity from the next? Is because obviously there's a reason it exists. And sometimes we wonder, what is it that we're supposed to do? And all of a sudden, Dana shows up at the door, and Russ shows up at the door, and there's all these different elements that are showing. How do they intercollect? Is there a sign? Like, let's say with Dana, because she's sitting right here in front of us, that it's the road, the path we're supposed to take to make it come true.
There are destination points. There are points on your roadmap, we will say,
Okay.
that are called the destination, as in destiny. Now, the path to reaching that point is infinite. But when something is destined, it will be, regardless of the path. It is for you to follow. We want you to understand, when you open up yourself to your inner voice, when you hear, when you sense, when you know, when you hear, when you interact with that communication that we are always providing you with, when you listen, when you follow, when you act upon it, it is when your trajectory accelerates toward that destination point. Does this make sense?
Absolutely. It's funny you say that, because people sometimes will say to me, I don't understand what you're doing. And I will say to them, but I do. And it's not about making sense, it's about reaching the destination. And I never knew what the hell that even meant. I never knew until tonight what that means. So, does this make sense to you? Because there are tons of times that you have said, I don't understand what you're doing. Where are we going? And I don't know, but I don't care, because it's a destination that I want to get there. Same thing happened with Dana. I don't know why Dana was sent, but I know she was sent for a reason. So here we go. Let's go find out what that reason is.
I want to ask you about a foundation we have in here with our crew. We have an Amp Media Futures Foundation where we bring in students from all over the country that are in school. Some are neurodivergent, some are on the spectrum, some are just exploring their paths in media. Why is it so strong in my heart that I know this is the path, but I don't know how to grow this for them, to get the funding they need?
So your question is,
how do I grow this to where I know it needs to be?
we have just empowered your vocal cords. We have just opened your channel. Allow yourself to speak truly. Allow the voice to come through you. We will direct if you allow us to work with you. There will be challenges, but you will overcome these challenges. The more you allow yourself to be open with the truth of you and express with our guidance seamlessly, it will come forward.
Amazing.
You know, she got the foundation done in 30 days, which I have never heard of. I used to do not-for-profits in New York. Sometimes they took 8 months to a year. She got it done in 30 days. She got it approved with all of the pieces that go with it in 60 days. She did the foundation in this room, the first, to raise money and awareness for the kids and equipment. She had 200 people in this room, 200. And then she asked, how do I grow it? See, it's just bizarre because I don't hear how do I grow it. It's how do I continue to grow it? Because it's happening.
Yeah.
Nobody in their right mind, including me, I told her, please don't do this. This is a lot of work. You have no idea what you're getting yourselves into. And she did it anyway. It isn't about growing it. You are growing it. Catch up. Look at what you're doing. Look around you as to what she's saying tonight. Because if you can't hear it now, you ain't never going to hear it.
You are a force.
Unicorn.
You are here to transform humanity. Beginning with your microcosm, and the microcosm begins with you. You are stepping out into the light. You are going to give yourself permission to do this by being truly who you are. You have a gift. You have a gift. And it is nothing to hide. It is nothing to be ashamed of. It is for you to give it to the world. But first and foremost, it is for you. You will be the beneficiary of yourself. Do you understand?
I do.
So I'm just going to bomb in
It's
here
just
for a
amazing.
second. So I understand. I know you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're telling you what you are, and you are. And take it from me, because this was so weird for me.
Oh my God.
I was so freaked out. I freaked out people in metaphysical stores. Like like I'm like, where do I belong? And it took me years to be able to accept this weird part of myself. It's not weird. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
But I accept it now. Before I struggled with it.
That's why I'm so protective
Right.
of you, because I know your struggles. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. We have people in the studio, maybe not. You know.
I never would have been sitting here with you guys before this point in time. I
No,
can
was
tell you
shocked,
that.
Actually.
So back to their point that we've all converged here in this moment in time. For me to be able to sit here and actually do what I'm doing in front of, I'm not even looking at that thing, but to be willing to even sit here, Dana can tell you, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Has it changed your perspective of who you are with this gift
Oh
from
my
where
God.
you were back then?
Oh, absolutely, because I have seen my capability evolve. The more I've accepted it, which is why I'm talking to you, Dawn, about this, the more I've accepted it and the more I've explored it, the greater the capacity of my channeling has become. And what they can do through me is unlimited. But the recipient has to have the faith and the belief in what is being transmitted. They can tell you all day long, or they can transmit healing energy, which they do. I mean, they can do, they are unlimited in their capacity to work through me. But that's only because I dedicated to this ability. And now I love it.
Well, you picked, you had a choice. But now
Everything's a choice.
But now your destination is here. So now I'm going to flip it to you. This is your destination, so obviously you're here for a reason to take this, because these cameras and radio stations are talking to, I gotta tell you, there's a few million people that are on these channels, and it's be growing in a couple of months. So now I'm gonna flip it to you. Where do you go from here? What does this destination mean to you?
I'm on the road to nowhere, dude. I just I just let it roll. I have no plan. She can tell you. I just live in the moment. Every day's a new day. Whatever happens, I just roll with it.
I just want to interject. Can I interject on your behalf? It's true. You go where the wind takes you. But Ann Marie is she's an author, as well as all the other things. And I happen to bring her books. But this one in particular, Project Aura, Exchanges with the Astral, This is, it tells the story of her coming to grips. This would be a good one for you to read. Her coming to grips with her gift and the interactions with Aura, her guide, and everything in blue, you can't really see, but everything in blue is a direct channel. Or direct channeling information, and her conversations, and like I said, her growth throughout the process. And it's really, really captivating. Some of the channeling, it's beautiful, it's poetry. You have the Soul Traveler cards. It's poetry and it's truth. And this is a beautiful book. But these two, the Happy Hour series, a little bit of Ann Marie's personality. Happy Hour at the Water's Edge and Happy Hour at the Intuitives are the first two of three. The third one hasn't been published yet. And they're like Alice in Wonderland meets The Alchemists. And it's really about all of this awakening, metaphysical, intuitive stuff, but it's written in a story for us all to enjoy and digest. So she's an author. She's happy to sell books and everything else, you know.
Okay, so where do we get the books?
Where do you get the books?
So you can get them on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy enough. Happy Hour at the Water's Edge, Happy Hour with the Intuitives, Project Aura, Exchanges with the Astral. And I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do that. Yeah, just
Go to Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah.
So I have to ask you, I know we've got some time left.
Yeah.
The astral, the beings of light, and the angels, are they collectively together, or are they separate entities in separate realms?
We reside, so this is a collective that is speaking now, on behalf of the entire intergalactic federation of light. There is a spectrum. There is love, there is light. There is love, there is light. Light beings are highly intelligent. At the very far end of this light spectrum are the highly intelligent beings. Their intelligence holds no compassion. They are strictly intelligence. On the other end of the spectrum is love. This is the angelic realm. This is the intelligence realm. Aliens, if you will. And the gradients, the frequencies, move towards balance. And as the balance gets closer and closer, this is your state of harmony. This is your state of peace. We as a collective are working towards that for humanity. We are here to assist you to reach this state of balance. And when you are in this state of balance, you feel light, you feel love, you feel happiness. And that is the purpose. Collectively, we work together to elevate humankind. It is our project. Does this make sense?
Oh, absolutely. So I think that we're going to be cutting away from radio, but we're going to continue the
keep going?
conversation.
Okay.
You can find us on social media at
Brooklyn Cafe Show.
on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere
We
else.
forgot where we are.
I don't, what else is new? So the radio, we're going to say goodbye. You can come back online. You can write in questions and everything else. I just want to go a little bit more. But I want to say we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you. Tune in tomorrow for those on the radio. Those who are streaming, we're going to keep rocking and rolling.
All right. Take it away, Dan.
Dana, what is this like for you? The first message you got from Ann Marie, was it like powerful, like the messages Freddie and I just got? Were they like, oh my gosh, things that we see? For me, it's not like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? It's a message that I know, total validation that it's time for me to do this. It wasn't like, oh my God, what are you talking about?
Right.
I think you're right. So I knew.
You're ready.
I don't know if you feel the same way about the message she gave you.
I do.
So when you got your first message, was it an awakening, like, oh my gosh? Or was it, yeah, I know, I'm kind of this amazing channeler of art, or was it shocking?
Yeah, no, it wasn't shocking by any means. I had already left my job, my job in education. I was already living the life as an artist, and I was already in this place of ready for the next step, but wasn't sure what it was. And when we met by happenstance, over the internet, and realized that we were actually neighbors, and she came to do the reading at my little studio on my property in Jupiter Farms. We had both lived in Jupiter Farms at the time. I can't explain it. When she was coming to the house, because we were like, oh my God, you're local? Oh my God, I'll just come over. I met her in the driveway with a gift. I went over and I hugged her. I felt like this was like a reconnection. It was weird. It was just understood. And so then when she did the reading, we'll call it, I knew aura readers, I knew psychics, I knew mediums. I had never been where it wasn't interactive, where you just sat and she did her thing, and she just went from, different being to different being, and with the intonation, I guess you'd call it, the toning in the middle. That's the only reason I knew. So I was more just blown away by how she did it and what she did, and it was a lot to really understand in the moment. You have to go back and listen to it later. But I never felt like, what is she talking about? I was like, oh, there she is.
So you knew that message was for you, right?
And
so
I knew the interaction. I knew it was destined. And immediately we became fast friends. And we met in December. January, I happened to have what I call the Ubuntu Wellness Retreat on my property. And I had a bunch of people come, and I had artists, and we did some healing stuff. And Ann Marie, who's not much a joiner, kind of knew she had to be there too. And then that was the beginning of, you're probably like, this is all new to me, right?
No, I'm remembering.
Okay. The joke is I'm
I don't have a great memory.
So, and then within the first couple of months, then we started the Soul Traveler cards, because we knew we had to combine her messages with my artwork. And then it was like, can I just share a real quick story? We were on this road to doing this partnership and not knowing what it was all about. And I was in my backyard, doing yard work. I had banana leaves in my hand, and I had this epiphany, right? Came through, and I called her. I didn't even take my gloves off. And I was like, dude, I got this idea. I think we should get all our artist friends and all our intuitives and create a space, a gallery or something. And she was like, yeah, duh, that's the Fish Gallery. That was she had already had that. And it finally came to me, and that was in March. By April, we're like, well, what would we call it if we combine things? By May, we're like, where would we do it? Oh, Stewart would be cool. And then by June, we found a place. By July, money came out of nowhere. August, closed on the building. September, we opened the place.
So there's no question as to why. It's just to go.
Right? If it feels right,
why are we all here? It's not a why. We just are, because in faith we know there's a reason that we are all here.
How does it feel when I walked through these doors how did it feel to you?
Today?
No, when I first walked
time?
in. Yeah, how did, were you like, oh, Dana's all right? Or were you like, oh my God?
I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. I think we did a show with you for an hour with just you at a table.
Yeah.
The hardest thing for me was, I had to be the human of, you have to be the professional. We have to be the show host. We can't be like, oh my God, this is so woo-woo, because this is everything that clearly.
But it felt good.
Do. Oh, 100%.
And that's the point that I'm trying to make.
It's putting the human aside and truly activating your inner spirit.
Yeah, if it feels good, so I knew. I was like, oh yeah, that's it. And you activate the inner spirit. Right. Yeah. And you can't go wrong. And when I talk about all my chakra stuff, and I talk about the sacral chakra, I'm like, that passion, that excitement is your soul's barometer telling you where to go. And when you meet people and it's like a spark, so there's no questioning why. It just is, and you just follow it, and it can only be good because it feels good.
And for you, Ann Marie, you don't put the human aside. They put the human aside for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to consciously do it. It's done for you.
I don't do a damn thing, Dawn. I just sit here, and they come in, and it's their show. And
have you ever been having lunch, and we're just talking, and a message comes to you, and all of a sudden you didn't call nothing? It just happens. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All the time.
It will happen. It will happen with people who, like Dana, and who fully accept me, and know, they, for people who are really wanting to receive, and they know that they can step forward without being asked a lot of the time, they will absolutely come straight out.
Yeah.
So it's funny because today in the back, before it was maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, her and I were talking about people, situations, and how certain things work. And you correct me if I'm wrong. And the conversation was about balance, achieving balance.
Yeah.
And here you sit and you just
Told her
went through
the
this
same thing.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Exactly what we talked about. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yes.
But they know.
They know in the days.
Yeah, and everything when again on my segments, everything right. This is what it looks like balanced. This is what it looks like imbalanced. Everything is about bringing it into balance. The one thing that I learned is there's no judgment of right and wrong. We're either
Absolutely
in
not.
balance or we're out of balance, and we just have to restore balance. And when you restore balance, all is right with the world.
But I love that the collective of the beings of like the intelligence, the light versus the love, all coming together in balance.
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
work with you for the capacity that you need them to be there.
Yeah.
So perhaps, you're too much in your head for a while, like you're just too logical. Then these beings that are going to bring you back to your heart to get you back into balance are going to step forward for you. And you have many, many guides. And so every time I'm giving a message, it's your guide. It's your guide. It's her guide. They're not my guides. They're yours.
Now, do any of us cross guides?
Absolutely. 100%. 100%.
Can you tell, I know that you said that this is a convergence, but are they willing to share any more about this specific convergence?
What do you want to know? That's an open-ended question. If you're asking what is the end result, you know very well we will not give that to you.
I know, we've been down this
We
road.
have to keep her in line. She tries to push us. She thinks it's going to change. It is not going to change, Dana.
I want an Oompa Loompa now.
Why would we ruin the ending?
I know.
It's a surprise ending. We don't want to spoil your show. Who would want that? There would be no reason to strive for the unknown of what's behind the curtain if you knew the ending of your own life.
Boo.
You have to allow.
All right, I hear you. I hear you.
Instead of trying to corral and direct and give orders and force, that is forcing. Allow it to come. Allow yourself to react. Allow yourself to create with what you are given in this soup you're creating, this cauldron that each of you is throwing your components into. Don't put limits. Let it become. Let it grow. Let it grow.
Create it and it happens. Amazing.
Can you tell us about the space that we sit in? We believe this is a blessed space. We were brought by divine intervention.
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. This was for this purpose. This space was waiting for you to come. It was here waiting for you to come. This is my home, and I share it with you. I have been waiting for this moment. So all of us here right now. So this building is speaking to you. Your space is speaking to you. And yes, by all means, this was designed to be your space.
All right.
All right. Shall we wrap this up?
Sure.
You're going to keep rolling. All right. So people who are watching, how do we get Ann Marie's books?
Ann Marie Skordy, if you want to Google by author, that's probably the easiest way. The first one, again, recognize the cover, Project Aura, Exchanges with the Astral, and then the Happy Hour at the Water's Edge series. First one, Happy Hour at the Water's Edge. Second one, Happy Hour with the Intuitives. And third one, Happy Hour at the Last Call at the blah.
Let's call it the Water's Edge.
Okay.
And do you do privates.
Yes.
If people want to reach out to you.
Do you do seminars?
I've never done a seminar. I don't even know what that is.
Not yet, you have.
Did you and I talked about this, we didn't really completely suss it out. If you want people to reach out to you for privates, do you want to give your information or do you want them to go through the gallery page?
Oh, you can go through the gallery page.
Right, that might be
Easier.
So if you go to Ubuntu Fish Gallery, UBU, UBUNTU, UbuntuFishGallery.com, and go to the contact page, contact me, and I will set it up. I'm your...
My manager.
And the UBU, the UBU came from the theys, by the way.
Oh, really? Yeah. When I was spelling Ubuntu, and I was like, UBU, she's like, UBU, like UBU, UBU, Ubuntu, yep. So yeah, there's a lot of the they going on. You and I have a lot to talk about.
All right. Let's do this. All right. Have a great evening, everyone. More to come. Dana's going to be joining us tomorrow at Bramer's live midday show, first Portuguese show that we've done through AMP Media. So check that out with Sylvia Brazil, live at Bramer's. If you want some lunch, come on up. Dana will be there. And then, of course, Lights in the Night tomorrow at 3 o'clock for this conversation to only continue. You ready for that?
I am.
All right. Have a great evening. We will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
As always, don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours. If you want to be a part of the show or simply call in, that's 866-224-5422. We'll see you next time.